संसार समुद्रतार नौकायिताभ्यां गुरुभक्तिदाभ्यां वैराग्यसाम्राजद पूजनाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां श्रीविद्या शिववामभागनिलया ह्रीङ्कारमन्त्रो ज्वला श्रीचक्राङ्कित बिन्दुमध्यवसति श्रीमत् सभानायिका श्रीमच्छण्मुखविघ्नराजजननी श्रीमज्जगन्मोहिनी मीनाक्षीं प्रणतोऽस्मि सन्ततमहं कारुण्यवारानिधिं सिन्धूरारुणविग्रहां त्रिनयनां माणिक्यमौलिस्फुरत् तारानायकशेखरां स्मितमुखीं आपीनवक्षोरुहां पाणिभ्याम् अलिपूर्णरत्नचषकं रक्तोत्पलं बिभ्रती सौम्यां रत्नघटस्थरक्तचरणां ध्यायेत् पराम् अंबिकाम्। बोलो जगन माता की जय। My most humble and many salutations unto the lotus feet of my Master, who is verily the Divine Mother herself. It is indeed His grace that this exposition of Lalita Sahasranam is happening. It is indeed His refuge that gives me the audacity to pick up the exposition. Because my confidence is not in myself, but in His refuge, in His grace. All glories to my Master. All glories. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. So continuing on. So yesterday we did until Aparna Chandika Chandamunda Suranishudini. All the names of the Divine Mother, we have to be careful how we say it. Where there is division, where there is a pause, and when all the akshar put together makes one name. I will also be recording the entire Lalita Sahasranam with the correct pronunciation and where they need to be split. So, Aparna, Chandika, Chandamunda Sura Nishudini. This until here we finished it. So now Ksharatmika Sarvalokeshi Vishwadharini Kshar or Akshar. Akshar is a, I, u to aha is Akshar. Kshar is all the varna, ka, ka, kha, ga, ga, nya, cha, cha, ja, jana, until Kshar. Both Akshar and Kshar put together make her body, because she is Matruka Varna Rupini. Her entire body is made up of Akshar. Each Akshar is a Shakti Peeth. There are 50 Shakti Peeths, and all the 50 Akshar of the Devanagari Lipi are Shakti Peeth. Each of those Akshar has a luminous form attached to it. And when all the Akshar, A, Se, Ksha, are put together, it makes the body of the Divine Mother. There was once one of the Shankaracharyas in the lineage who was completely mooka. He was dumb. He was sitting in the Kamakshi temple in Kanchipuram, meditating on the Divine Mother, completely immersed in her bhav. Pleased with his devotion, Divine Mother walked out, came to him, and the pan that she was chewing, she just took a little bit of pan and fed him. When she fed him that pan, he got Vak Shakti. Previously he was dumb and he could now speak. When he did, he composed 500 verses on the Divine Mother called Mukha Panchashati. At the end of that, he requested the Divine Mother to take away his speech, because he only opened his mouth to glorify the Divine Mother. And as soon as he was done, he requested her to take away the speech. That's Mukha Panchashati. And if my master, if my beloved master will so desire, we will definitely take up Mukha Panchashati as well. And we will at least look at few verses of how he expressed his bhav for Ma. That's up to the will of the Divine Mother, who in the manifest form is my beloved master himself. So Kshara Ksharatmika, Kshar and Akshar Atmika. Atmika means the ultimate cause or the ultimate foundation upon which it is built. Kshara Ksharatmika. So her entire body is made up of Akshar. Not only that, Kshar and Akshar. Kshar is everything that is perishable, and Akshar is that which is not perishable. Everything that is perishable, when we look around, is made up of the Pancha Mahabhut, varying permutations and combinations of the Pancha Mahabhut. And as we already know so far, she is Vyat Adi Jagat Prasuhu. She is the Janani. She is the mother of Vyat Adi. Vyat being the space, and Adi is the Pancha Mahabhut. Space, air, fire, water, and earth. Before the space exists the Divine Mother in the Mahat Swarup, which is her name Mahati. And we will come to that name eventually. But so Kshara is everything perishable. Everything perishable is composed of these 5 great elements. And she is the Atmika. She is the Karana Parachidrupa Kanchipura Simni Kamapithagata Kachana Viharati Karuna Kashmirastabaka Komalangalata. This is the very first verse of Mukha Panchashati. Karana Parachidrupa. Karana Para, which means the ultimate cause, the cause behind the cause behind the cause behind the cause behind the cause. Karana Para. Para is the ultimate. Karana Para Chitrupa. Mother is Chit. Chit is Prakash. Karana Para Chitrupa. She is absolutely nothing but luminance. Prakash, Swayam Prakashit. Karana Para Chitrupa. Kanchipura Simni Kamapithagata. Kanchipura Simni. She resides in the boundaries of Kanchipuram. where at the Kamapitha Gata. Kanchipuram is called the Kamaraj Peeth. Kamapitha Gata Kachana Viharati Karuna. Kachana. Kachan is such a beautiful word. It means anirvachaniya. You cannot think about it, you cannot describe it. It is something beyond imagination. Kachana Viharati Karuna. Mukha Panchashati, the very first verse starts with that. He describes the mother as you cannot describe her. You cannot imagine. She is that. You know what she is? Kachana Viharati Karuna. There is a Karuna that's roaming around in Kanchipuram, in the boundaries of Kanchipuram, at the Kamapit. There is a Karuna that's walking around. Kachana Viharati Karuna. And how is that Karuna? Kashmirastabaka Komalangalata. Kashmirastabaka, like a saffron. Like how saffron, one of the twigs of saffron is absolutely red. So fragile. I don't want to use the word fragile, it really means subtle. Kashmirastabaka Komalangalata. That's how Mukha Panchashati starts. He says, he doesn't say, I see a Divine Mother walking around in Kanchipuram. He says, Anirvachaniya Karuna is walking around in the boundaries of Kanchipuram at the Kamaraj Peeth. Jagat Janani Jagan Mata Pahi Mam Pahi Mam Pahi Mam. Kshara Ksharatmika, perishable and imperishable. So she is Karana Parachidrupa, the Karan behind everything. Kshar and Akshar. Now let's see, in our human body, if we consider our own body, the perishable is pretty obvious, it is the physical body. Then there is imperishable, which is the Sukshma and the Karan Sharir, which we take with us from one birth to another. And then there is the Atma. She is everything. The Atma, when it is seen within the confines of this human body, is called Jivatma. The same Atma without the confines of the human body is Paramatma. Just like we said, the space inside the clay pot versus the space outside. It's indeed the same space, but with the space seen with the limitation of the clay pot is called Jivatma. But that Jivatma is truly Paramatma, Ansh of Paramatma. Ksharaksharaatmika, Sarva Lokeshi. Lok, different realms of existence. Sarva Lokeshi. When we have already drawn an absolutely true conclusion that all there is Divine Mother. Divine Mother is all there is, nothing else. Then she is Sarvalokeshi, Vishwadharini. Vishwadharini. Dharan is Vastra. You wear something. She is the entire creation, the Vishwa Vigraha. When you are out and about, you're just looking around. You're looking at the Mother all the time, and she is looking back at you. You're looking at her, she's looking at you. Ksharaksharaatmika Sarvalokeshi Vishwadharini Trivargadatri Subhaga. Trivarga. Varga is Dharma, Artha, Kama. Trivarga. Depending upon our tendencies, she either gives us business acumen, or she makes us extremely into the educational field, or any other. She gives us the earth, the means to earn a living. Dharma, Artha and Kama. the three Varg. Trivargadatri. She is the one, she is the giver of all the three: Dharma, Arth and Kama. Kama is all our desires that we fulfill while living the worldly life. Dharma is our foundation. Arth is whatever we earn, Sampada. And then Kama is nothing but fulfilling our desires. Trivargadatri. How come moksha is not being mentioned here? It's coming up. So Trivargadatri Subhaga. Bhag is Aishwarya. Subhaga. It's when Arth comes after Dharma, it is Subhaga. Su Aishwarya. It is blessed by her and we get it as prasad. When we walk the path of Dharma, whatever Arth we get is nothing but her prasad. And that prasad is used to fulfill all our desires. Such an Arth is Subhaga. Trivargadatri Subhaga Trambaka. Trayambaka. Ambaka. She is the mother of the three gods, Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh, which means it is indeed her will alone upon which creation happens. Anytime we talk of creation, we think of this huge world being created. Creation happens every second. Even a subtle thing like a thought gets created. It stays for some time, then it goes away. Whose will is it and whose energy is it? It's indeed the Divine Mother's energy. Trayambaka, Trigunatmika. Guna is Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. Trigunatmika. Atmika as in Karanapara Chidrupa. She is Karanapara. So even before Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, she exists. So which is the closest? So if we have to jump to her, we have to travel from Tamas to Rajas to Sattva, and only when we get established in Sattva, we are closest to take that jump. When we travel back from earth to water, to fire, to air, to space, from there we are ready to take the plunge. So Trivargadatri Subhaga Trayambaka Trigunatmika Swarga Apavargada Shuddha Japa Pushpa Nibhakrutihi. Swarg and Apavarg. So Swarg is everything we experience because of our good karma. We experience goodness around you. Spread goodness, you experience goodness. That's Swarg. But what is Apavarg? Apavarg is that which is not Swarg, beyond the Swarg. And that is the Satchit Anand. So first we have to do good karma to get to that stage, to take that final jump, like the pole vault. The guy uses a big pole, runs with the pole for quite a distance, takes the pole, jams it into the ground and takes the jump. Does he jump with the pole? No, he has to eventually drop the pole and jump. So that pole is the good karma. But eventually we have to let go of that to go into Apavarga. But we don't need to worry how it's going to happen, because a child never worries. A child knows mother will take care of everything. We have to approach the mother as a child, not as an adult. As an adult, we say, okay, I know how it's done. I think I got this. A child just raises both his hands and says, I just don't know. This is who I am. Take me there. Trivargadatri Subhaga Trambaka Trigunatmika Swarga Apavargada Shuddha. Shuddha is purity. She is the purity. Swarga Apavargada Shuddha Japa Pushpa Nibhakrutihi. Again, after a little bit of Tatvik Chintan comes Rupa Dhyan. Japa Pushpa is absolutely beautiful red with white streaks, white and red mixed. And Japa Pushpa Nibhakritihi, the red is her color, white being the color of Lord Shiva. So Japa Pushpa Nibhakritihi, signifying she is Shiva Shaktaikya Rupini, Sri Lalitambika. Never forget, she is Shiva Shaktaikya Rupini. There is ekta in Shiva and Shakti. Shiva Shaktaikya Rupini, Sri Lalitambika. So Japa Pushpa Nibhakritihi, Ojovati Dyutidhara, Yajna Rupa Priyavrata. Ojovati, Ojas is your the spiritual light within us is Ojas. As we keep as we keep taking in spiritual food, the Ojas within us increases. And what's the food of the soul? Love. Love is the food of the soul. That unconditional love is the food of the soul. Ojovati Dyutidhara. Dyuti is like Vidyut Shakti. Dyuti Dhara is the Kundalini Shakti. It is like streak of lightning. Ojovati Dyutidhara Yajna Rupa Priyavrata. So Ojovati Dyutidhara, here again Kundalini Swarup of the Divine Mother is being glorified. Ojovati, she is the form of Ojas in us. Dyutidhara, as in the Kundalini Swarup. Yajna Rupa Priyavrata. She is the Swarup of the Yajna. And what is a Yajna? Does it mean we have to sit with the Havan Kund? Of course, that is also a Yajna. But Yajna as in, and as we move forward, we'll see what is Pancha Yajna. Yajna is perform, because we cannot sit without performing actions. We are continuously performing actions. Performing actions, being centered in her presence is Yajna. Constantly aware of her presence within and moving about in the world. Yajna Rupa. Priyavrata. Priyavrata, and Vrat is austerities. Austerities doesn't really mean just troubling the body, not eating and all that. Austerity is, like Swamiji says, when you worship the Lord within and without, that is tap, that is the austerity. Priyavrata. Ojovati Dyutidhara Yajna Rupa Priyavrata. Duraradhya Duradharsha Patali Kusuma Priya. Duraradhya. Dura is with extreme difficulty. Duraradhya, because she is so close that she is you. She is me. She is so close. It is so easy to see others' faces. But can I see my own face? I cannot, because it is me. It is my face. So it is very difficult. It is very easy if we say, oh, Divine Mother exists in so and so place, you go see her. But if she says, if everyone, that is you, that is your aham. The constant feeling of I exist, that is the Divine Mother. It's hard for us to fathom. That's why she is Duraradhya, Duradharsha. It is very hard to get established in her bhav, in her presence. But how is it possible? By her grace alone. It is indeed her grace alone that makes this easy. Duraradhya Duradharsha Patali Kusuma Priya. Patali Kusuma Priya. So some of these flowers that are mentioned are Kalpavriksha Kusum, or flowers of the Kalpavrikshas. So some of these I have tried to Google to see how they look. Some I am not able to. So Patali Kusuma Priya. Mahati Meru Nilaya. Mahati. So we said Lord Shiva first took the sankalp. I am going to become many. Ekoham Bahusham. I will become many. So Lord Shiva, with that sankalp, is the Mahat Swarup. So Mahat Swarup, because the I am in him came about before he was in deep meditation in absolute pure consciousness. In that pure consciousness, the very first wave that arose was, I will now become many. The I, the Aham, Mahakamesha Mahishi. Mahakamesh is that Paramatma. In Paramatma, Mahakamesha Mahishi, Aham Swarup of Paramatma is the Divine Mother. That is the Mahati Swarup. Mahati Meru Nilaya. She resides in the Meru, which is the Merudand, or our chakras. Meru Nilaya, Mandara Kusuma Priya. Japa Pushpa Nibhakritihi, Patali Kusuma Priya, Mandara Kusuma Priya. These are again all Kalpavriksha flowers. Viraradhya, Virad Rupa, Viraja, Vishwato Mukhi. Viraradhya. It takes a certain amount of courage to walk the path of inner journey. Because to walk the outside path is easy. But to walk the inside path, you have to be a Veer. And if you are not, nothing to worry. If you take her refuge, she will make you a Veer. Viraradhya, Virat Rupa. Virat, magnanimous. Virat Rupa. Viraja, Vishwato Mukhi. Raj is Rajas. Viraja, which means she is Sampurna Sattvic. There is no Rajas. There is no restlessness in her. And whatever her qualities are, start appearing in her devotee. Viraja, Vishwato Mukhi. The entire Vishwa, Vishwato, her Mukhi is her face. The entire Vishwa is her face. The entire Vishwa is her body. We tend to differentiate over face, nose, eyes, ears. She is indivisible. Aparichinna. She is indivisible. Vishwato Mukhi. Viraradhya, Virat Rupa, Viraja, Vishwato Mukhi. Pratyak Rupa. Pratyak is inward drishti. The one, our inward, the turn of our awareness inward is Pratyak Rupa. Pratyak Rupa, Parakasha, Akash. The Parakash, which means the Akash that we see, there is something beyond this. When I say Akash, it doesn't mean the sky. It means space. She is beyond the space. Right now, if you see everything except the space. So that is Pratyak Rupa Parakasha Pranada. She is the giver of Prana, Prana Rupini, and she is the Prana herself. Pranada, Prana Rupini, Martanda Bhairava Aradhya, worshipped by Martanda Bhairav. Mantrini Nyasta Rajya Dhuhu. Dhuhu is giving responsibility. If you remember from Bhandasur Samhar, Mantrini Devi and Dandanatha Devi. Mantrini Nyasta Rajya Dhuhu. When Mantrini Devi emerged from the Divine Mother, she took one of her rings. Divine Mother took a ring out of her finger and gave it to Mantrini Devi, saying, now you are the Mantri of our Shakti Sena. So that's what the name means. Mantrini Nyasta Rajya Dhuhu. Tripureshi Jayat Sena Nistray Gunya Parapara. Tripureshi. Tripur. Everything that is three is Tripur. The three states of three modes of material nature, sattva, rajas, tamas, the three states, jagrat, swapna, sushupti, everything three you can think of. Jnana, jnatr, jneya, dhyana, dhyatr, dhyeya, Tripureshi, she is the Ishwari of all the three. Jayat Sena, her Shakti Sena is ever victorious. Jayat Sena, Nistraigunya Parapara. Nistraigunya. She is Tripureshi, she is the Ishwari of all the three, yet she is beyond the three. Nistraigunya Para Apara. Para. First, let's see what is apara. Apara is all the knowledge that is worldly. Everything worldly is apara. What is para? Beyond. Beyond this. Tripureshi Jayatsena Nistraigunya Para Para Satya Jnanananda Rupa Samarasya Parayana. Satya Jnanananda. Satya is, there is Asat Jnana and Sat Jnana. Asat Jnana is all the worldly knowledge, and Sat Jnana is Paramarthik, the ultimate knowledge, the knowledge of the Divine Mother, Shri Vidya, Satya Jnanananda Rupa. And when we realize that knowledge, it is pure Ananda Swarup. Satya Jnanananda Rupa Samarasya Parayana. Samarasya between Shiv and Shakti. Parayana, the one who is pleased when worshipped along with Shiv, along with Paramatma. Paramatma and his Sankalpa Shakti are one and the same. Samarasya Parayana, Kapardini Kalamala Kamadhuk Kamarupini. Kapardini, Mother Kali here is Kapardini. She wears the Mundmala, Kapardini Kalamala. Kala, as we said, it can be creative arts or the rays emerging from her. All the rays emerging from her get personified as Devis. So Kapardini Kalamala. Kamadhuk Kamarupini. Kamadhuk, without any delay, she fulfills all our desires, because she is the form of the desire. A dead body will not have any desires. What is it in us that makes us have a desire? It's the presence of the Divine Mother. And we already have confirmed that nothing except for Divine Mother exists. So how can a desire be different than her? That's why she is Kamarupini. Kala Nidhihi Kavya Kala Rasagnya Rasashevadhihi. Kala Nidhihi. Nidhi is treasure. Kala Nidhihi. She is the treasure of all the creative arts, and she is the treasure of all the rays of light that have emerged from her, because everything exists from her. Kala Nidhihi Kavya Kala. Kavya is Vedas. Kavya Kala. The Vedas have also emerged as a Kala, as a ray of light from her. Kala Nidhihi Kavya Kala Rasagnya. Jna is to know. Ras is the essence. She is the essence, and she is the knower of the essence of everything. Rasagnya Rasashevadhihi. Shevadhihi, she enjoys that ras, that absolute essence of everything there is. Kala Nidhihi Kavya Kala Rasagnya Rasashevadhihi. And because she is Rasagnya and Rasashevadhihi, she blesses the devotee with that constant enjoyment of the essence. The essence of the world is the Divine Mother. The essence of absolutely wonderful good food is the Divine Mother. The absolute essence of the most beautiful silk sari is the Divine Mother. Rasagnya Rasashevadhihi. Pushta Puratana Pujya Pushkara Pushkarekshana. Pushta, Tushti, Pushti, Mati, Dhruti. pushti is sharirik pushti, manasik pushti, atmik pushti. Pushti is absolutely strengthened and established. Pushta, puratana. There has never been a time. She is Adyam Vidyancha Dhimahi. Sarva Chaitanya Rupantam Adyam Vidyancha Dhimahi Buddhim Yanaha Prachodayat. Because Gayatri Mantra could not be chanted by anyone without initiation, Vyasji Maharaj put the entire Shakti of Gayatri Mantra in this shlok and gave it. So any common man could recite without any initiation. Sarva Chaitanya Rupantam Adyam Vidyancha Dhimahi Buddhim Yanaha Prachodayat. Puratana, because she is Adyam Vidyam. She has ever been there. Puja, she is the only one worth worshipping. She is the only one being worshipped in no matter which form you worship the Lord. She is the only one praiseworthy. No matter how manicured you get your nails, no matter what kind of exquisite rings you wear, no matter what kind of exquisite bangles you wear, and you take that finger and point to the moon, it doesn't matter how glorious that finger is. All glory belongs to the moon. She is the only one praiseworthy. Puja, Pushkara. Pushkara is the one who is the form of Pushti, and she blesses her devotees with Pushti. Pushkara, Pushkarekshana. Ikshana Shakti is just a glance. Like a mother tortoise feeds a baby tortoise. A mother tortoise doesn't have any breasts to feed the baby. The mother feeds the baby just by her glance. Similarly, a fish, that's how a fish feeds its eggs, just by her absolutely loving motherly glance. Pushkarekshana, which means mother can just, a glance is enough to transform us into Rajat Kripa Rajapitha Niveshita Nijashrata. She will put us on the throne. Pushta Puratana Puja Pushkara Pushkarekshana Paranjyotihi Parandhama Paramanuhu Paratpara. Paranjyotihi. Not just any Jyoti, Param Jyoti. Whenever the word Para is used, it means the ultimate source. Param Jyoti. If you remember in the Lalitopakhyan, we said when the gods were taken along with Lord Vishnu's guidance beyond these three worlds, he ordered the Dikpals to open the doors to the entry into the world beyond. There they saw the Paranjyoti. From that Paranjyoti, eventually that Paranjyoti took the form of Parashambhu. Paranjyotihi. So she is that. Parandhama, the ultimate abode. Parandhama, Paramanuhu, Paratpara. Sant Tukaram, in one of his Abhanga, he says, Anu Renu Ya Thokada Tuka Akasha Evada, which means Anu Renu, small atoms, and even the most divisible part of the atom is Tukaram. He is also the entire creation, which means from the absolute minutest particle to this entire creation, he experienced himself as that. When I say himself, not just his body, his being. Paramanuhu Paratpara, Paratpara, which means the ultimate, Paratpara. Paranjyotihi Parandhama, Parandhama, Paramanuhu Paratpara. Pashahasta, Pashahantri, Paramantra Vibhedini. Pashahasta, she holds a pash, a rope in her hand. She is Pashahantri. She first ties us in the Bhakti Pash, And then she opens the other imaginary shackles of the mind. Pasha Hantri. She is the one who puts the pash. She is the one who takes out the pash. People who still have lot of demonic qualities, she ties a pash of ignorance and she lets them wander around in the world. To the ones who have accumulated some divine qualities, she starts removing the pash. Pasha hasta pasha hantri, paramantra vibhedini. Mantra is really a thought. Paramantra vibhedini. Eventually, you really lose all other thoughts. You only have one thought. Ma alone exists. All that exists is Ma. That is Paramantra Vibhedini. Vibhedini is destroying. What does she destroy? Paramantra. The mantra that is not all there is Ma. Anything apart from this, she destroys. And she gets us to the point of having that one thought. Murta Amurta Nitya Trupta Munimanasa Hamsika. Murta Amurta. Murta is all the names and forms, whatever you can think of. Amurta is Karana Parachidrupa, the Karan behind that names and forms. What is it that holds all the names and forms? That is Chitrupa, the Prakash. Murta Amurta Nitya Trupta. Nitya Trupta. Muni Manasa Hamsika. Muni is the one whose mind has dissolved, is a Muni. Muni Manasa Hamsika. In such a Muni's mind, because now after dissolving into Mother, when that mind emerges, it is full of Mother. Muni Manasa Hansika. In such a Muni's mind, she walks around like a Hans. Bhakta Manasa Hamsika, Muni Manasa Hamsika. Eventually another name will come, Bhakta Manasa Hamsika. She walks like a Hams in the mind of the devotee. Muni Manasa Hamsika, Satyavrata. Vrat is a vow. She has taken a vow of truth. Satya Rupa. She is the form of truth. Sarvantaryamini Sati. Sati is the one that always is present, always exists. Sarvantaryamini, Antaryamini, Sarva Antaryamini Sati. As Antaryami, she is always present. Brahmani, Brahmajanani, Bahurupa, Budharchita. Brahmani is Shakti of Brahma, Parabrahma or Lord Brahma, same. Brahmani, Brahmajanani, she is the mother of Lord Brahma. She is Brahmani, which means Parabrahma Swarupini. Brahmani, Brahmajanani, Bahurupa, all the names and forms you see. Bahurupa, Budharchita. Archita is worshipped. Worshipped by what? Your Shuddha Buddhi. Your Shuddha Buddhi, when gets established in the one mantra, all there is Ma. All these names and forms that I see are indeed the Prakash of the same Divine Mother. They will not disappear one day. They will continue to exist, but your perspective of looking at them will change forever. Brahmani, Brahmajanani, Bahurupa, Budharchita. Prasavitri is the Divine Mother. Prasav is delivery. Prasavitri, the one who has given birth to this entire creation, is Prasavitri. Prachandagnya. Prachand is her rules that she has set forth in her creation are Prachandagnya. Pratishtha, she is firmly established. Prakatakrutihi. And then you, whatever you see is prakat, is manifest. You want to see the Divine Mother? Look around. Everything you see is her. Everything you don't see is also her. Prakatakrutihi. Prasavitri prachandagnya pratishtha prakatakrutihi. So with this, we will end the satsang here. Sarvam Shri Jagadamba Charanarpanamastu. Swasti. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shantihi Shantihi Shantihi. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.